Hello, Latrice Murphy here, and welcome to the May Arts blog. This week we are doing a week with October Afternoon, and I got to play with some of their collection, the Campfire collection. I got a bunch of stuff from them, including their word and label stickers, and also their mini market stickers. I got a sheet of nice big letterpress alpha. It has a wood grain print on it, which I love. And then I got a bunch of their Campfire collection, which I did not have any camping photos because my kids are still kind of little. We haven't gone camping, but we do plan on going camping soon. But what I love about October Afternoon is that the backs of their paper, the B side, is always great patterns, coordinating patterns. So like this one, I thought this collection was great for my boys because of the colors. So a lot of these worked for them on the B side. So we've got like this camping paper print on the front, but on the back side we just have a cream dot on red, which is great. I'll show you a couple more. This one's trees, which you could use this for the fall, or you could use this for winter as well. And on the back you have a nice text print, which you could use if you have a picture of your kids reading or anything like that. So a lot of these, like this one, is just a nice print to have in your collection. And then this back side has birds and leaves, which you could use for fall. So a lot of the papers were really useful to me. What I chose out of the collection, I've already started my layout here, is the back side of the stars paper, which is just kind of a toned down yellow grid. I use that cream with red dot. I've got some stripe here, and then I've used some of that star paper as well. I've gone ahead and mapped my photo just on a coordinating cream cardstock, and also, if you can see here, I've given this a straight line stitch all the way around. And then over here, I've used my Fiskars border punch that has like the stamp border pattern, just for a little interest. So what I love about their stickers, these stickers here, I buy these plain sheets no matter what theme they are, because you can run them through your printer and you can add whatever you want to it. So a lot of their stuff coordinates, a lot of their collections coordinate together. This is just nice because you can put whatever you want on it. You could put your date on there, you could journal on these, and really it's really easy. All you do for your printer is you do a test print on white paper, and then you can either cut this out, and I always cut it out and use removable adhesive on the back. So you're going to cut through this front and this back part. Use removable adhesive and hold it up to a light to see if your printing matches up. And then once you've got it sized correctly and just how you want it, you go ahead and run that through your printer and it prints right on your tag. And then your tag isn't damaged or the adhesive isn't damaged because you've left it on this protective backing. But what I've done is I've used a plain circle from here and some of those letter stickers just to create a little label. So, and then I've added pop dots to the back because I want a little bit of dimension. And I've also done that with a larger label here. And then this one here, I've used a date stamp. I just have a an office date stamp, and I just use black ink, choose my date, and stamp it. So that always adds a little bit of a fun feel to it. And then what I did with my May Arts ribbon was really fun. I made this cute little banner with some of the coordinating colors from the striped paper and just from the collection itself to make the banner out of. So I've got like this nice diagonal printed ribbon. It's kind of got a teal color to it, but it looks like a chevron, the chevron print, which is really popular right now. I've got some twill ribbon in kind of a goldish cream, and then I used some green polka dot ribbon. So I want to show you how I did this, and then we will put our layout together and we'll be done. So I've got my piece of green polka dot ribbon here. And there's tons of adhesives out there that you could use. I always just use my Glue Glider Pro. And you could use ribbon, glue, you could use the double-sided tape, anything really works. Alright, so what I did here is I cut my piece of ribbon a little bit longer because I know I want to trim it down and give it that V cut. But just to show you, I lay it down, I've got it centered. I press down a little bit so that I know the string is sticking. I used the Mayart brown burlap string here. And then I just fold this over and pull it tight and then press down. And then it's attached. It's super quick and easy. And then I always trim straight across first because that gives me a point of how long I want to be. Then I take the tip of my scissors and I go up. Alright, so now I've got kind of these two little flaps, okay? So then when you cut, you want to put your point of your scissors there and trim up. And then you turn it over, or however you want to do it. And there you have your V. Alright, so let me get rid of my scraps. Another tip, so this is a really great way to use up if you have little scraps of ribbon, and it's just so fun. It's so fun. For their large letter stickers, this is how I place them on, I place them on a large ruler, just so I can make sure that it's going to fit. So these letters are big, and I knew that I wanted my title to go along the side here, because these dark brown letters really pop off of this yellow paper. So I'm going to go ahead and add my title, and it's easy. It makes it easy too to put them down on my paper so that I know they're straight. So then I'm going to go ahead and lay these down. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I just pop my ruler out, just like that. And then I can press the rest of that down. And there I have my title. And it's perfectly lined up. So I'm going to go ahead and put these labels and things on here, and I will kind of talk as I go. So I've got my title, Brotherly, and my full title is Brotherly Love. So I showed you this. I got my pop dots on the back. Peel those off, and I'm just going to pop this down here on the corner of the page so that it's really a part of the title. It's Brotherly Love. Alright, and then using some glue dots, I'm going to add a few buttons down here as well. And I just used the mini glue dots for just about everything. So these are buttons from another collection, but I just like the patterns of them. Alright, so then the next thing that I want to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to overlap my photo a little bit on some of these. I'm going to get my date stamp, and then on this sticker sheet I want to use this sticker here that says "This is the story." because I'm going to do a little bit of journaling after, before I post this on the blog down here at the bottom, okay? So I'm just going to place this there. That's where I know I want to put that. And then I'm also going to place this here. I'm going to lay that flat. And then I'm going to grab my date. I'm going to cut one of my little pop dots in half. To place on the back here. So then I'll peel this off, and I'm going to layer that as well. So then I'm going to peel these pop dots off, place that on there, and then I will add these last few buttons here as well. Alright, but let's go ahead and add our banner. And now what I want to do with the banner is, I do want these flags to be raised up, so I'm going to cut some of my pop dots in half. I'm going to leave some of them full because some of the ribbon is a little bit thinner. So I'm going to flip this over. I'm going to add large pop dots to my larger ribbon, ones that I haven't cut. And the pop dots will stick to this just fine. Then the ends of my ribbon, I'm going to wrap around just the back of my page, and I'll just tape it down. So then I want to peel all these off. I use lots of pop dots, if you haven't noticed, on my pages and things. I love giving things dimension. So then I'm just going to let this hang, slide it up so that it kind of finds its natural little curve, and then I'm going to press down on those. Alright, so then those are down. I'm going to go ahead and add my last few buttons here. And then I'm going to flip this over, and I'm going to go ahead and tape down this string in the back. I use this burlap string an awful lot. And you can trim that off if you want, but I'm just going to leave mine there since they go on page protectors. Alright, so and then I just wanted to share really quick, a lot of people always ask whether I sketch my layouts out. I sketch every layout out in this book that it's just a composition book that I covered. So I sketch every layout out. This says, you know, OA for October Afternoon in May Arts. I've got my sketch. They usually don't always come out exactly how my sketch looks, so you can tell that this one's a little bit different. But then I put notes down here for myself, whether I want to print on the label stickers, I want to use gemstones, pattern paper, or whatever. So yeah, it's a whole book of sketches and ideas. But there you have an almost finished layout. I will add my journaling, and you can see the finished layout below this video. Thanks so much for visiting us at the May Arts blog. Please come back for the rest of the week. We've got more October Afternoon goodness to share with you. Have a good day. Bye.